What's going on, YouTube? It's the Bushy Beard, and I'm back, and I'm bushier than ever. And right now, we got Bushy Dad. Hey, this is one that Bushy Mom wanted me and my dad to listen to. I guess it's about depression, so yeah, we'll get into it. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. It helps out. We have passed 40,000. We're on our way to 41, which is again mind blowing to me that that many people want to watch this channel. But
Yep. Well, we're glad you do. We love you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So here we go. Yep.
写给火写的与火星的孩子对话，其实是三部曲里面的第三首。昨天的那首《疯人院》是三部曲的第二首。那
Interesting style. I like his style.
Yeah.
第一首呢，其实三部曲的第一首其实是在说一个抗抑郁症的一个事情，而且这版词其实是裴玉写的，然后他其实挺不容易的，我们为了抠这个词，总共逼他写了3版，不是修改哦，而是完完全全重新写了3版词，对，因为为了要写出我想要的那个真正抗抑郁症的一个感觉。可能等一下你们听到之后会觉得，哎，这个词里面会有一些你们觉得很奇怪的地方，就是可能它那个画面会让你很难理解，或者说是觉得哎怎么会是这样的一个就是很简单但是又有点抽象的一个词。其实我身边也有人当时看这个词觉得很奇怪，然后觉得好像那些画面感是不符合常理的。但是我后来还是坚持要用这版词，是因为我觉得
It's interesting because in America, at a concert like this, the artist just doesn't sit there and talk about the song.
Yeah, this is a whole different perspective.
Yeah.
The other thing he said that I think it's a woman who he had write the lyrics for it. He said he made her write 3 different versions of it to go together to make sure that she got a number of
feelings and
things in it that he wanted in there, which I think is I see that as a pretty responsible way of dealing with this. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I think you could write an unlimited amount of songs about depression because I feel like it hits people, each person differently.
Oh, sure.
And then the way they deal with it is different. So
yeah.
如果一个人有抑郁症，他其实抑郁症患者最害怕的就是身边的朋友都觉得他还挺正常的，觉得他好像哎你没什么事啊，但其实那一刻，当他一个人在自己的房间里的时候，他其实非常的痛苦，所以我们不应该总是会去忽略掉他们平时的一个在我们生活当中的一个存在，然后我们需要去多关心一下他们，然后所以接下来这首歌。我希望你们可以安安静静的来聆听，这首歌叫做《好想爱这个世界啊》。
Does the guitar, are you approve of the guitar?
Well, it's a Gibson, which I'm kind of a Fender guy, but the guy's doing a very nice job of making that sound very good.
Good.
Yeah.
抱着沙发，睡眼昏花，凌乱头发，却渴望像电影主角一样潇洒。屋檐脚下排着路亚密密麻麻，被压抑的情绪不知如何表达。
Okay. that already. The thing is what he's talking about now is that part of depression that, people who don't get depressed just think that you're sad.
Yeah.
But it's that type of thing where you're all by yourself and you hurt.
Yeah.
And the hurt is very hard to put into pain. And he talks about it as, they're there, but there's this group of crows, which is kind of like what this is. I even like the name of the song. I wish I loved the world.
Yeah.
Because it's that type of thing that depression does when it enters in. The things that you used to love to do and enjoy, you don't anymore.
Right. Yeah.
And which for me meant that, there are days when you go, well, I don't want to go to work. Well, because you don't enjoy your work. But you don't go to work. Now, on top of your work, now you've got work you've got to catch up on in order to work. It makes you even more miserable.
Yeah.
So you have to develop kind of like an inner discipline to go and do what it is you're supposed to do, even though you're getting no enjoyment out of it. Yeah.
I think for me, it's kind of hard that I have to read the lyrics.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It kind of takes some of the emotion away, I think.
Sure.
Than just like closing your eyes and just listening to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far so good.
无论我在这里，在哪里，仿佛失魂的虫鸣，却明白此刻应该做些努力。无论我在这里，在哪里，不能弥补的过去，每当想起，想过离开，以这种方式存在，是因为那些旁白，那些自带，那些伤害。不想离开，当你说还有你在，忽然我开始莫名期待。
So it's about a loss of somebody, right?
That's kind of it. I'm not sure where the hope is coming from and stuff, but that's part of even the depressing part of depression is that sometimes you will get a hope that something's about to happen or change, that you're about to get better, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's. But we'll see.
战胜。Yeah, and then like talking about like who should I call, and it's like I have nobody because no one really understands kind of what I'm going through. And yeah, no, I definitely get that.
Well, and not only that, it's even when they do understand that connection,
Yeah.
Isn't there where you feel consoled.
Yeah.
It's again part of the illness is it breaks part of that human connection down.
And then even like when will my silent resistance, like me trying to take care of it myself, when will it finally overcome and succeed?
Right.
I mean, it never will. It's one of those things that's almost impossible to fight on your own. So
yeah, and that's part of what when I worked at a lot of different mental health facilities. When you have people that are depressed, you don't let them stay alone. You go and you haul them out of their rooms. I remember doing it as a direct care staff member. I remember when it was around Christmas at one time, this one lady, they go, I was direct care, and one of the nurses goes, Gary, so-and-so's in her room again. You go, okay. So you go into her room, you get her out of her room, shut the door, lock the door so she can't get back in her room. So she has to be around people. Now, the truth of the matter is that hurts. She would prefer, she doesn't feel that good when she's alone, but being around people reminds you that you're not connected with them.
Yeah.
And stuff. And that's very painful.
Yeah.
I remember she got mad and tore up the Christmas tree. I understand that too.
Yeah.
无论我在这里，在哪里，仿佛失魂的虫鸣，却明白此刻应该做些努力。无
like this. The past cannot be remedied whenever I remember. It's kind of like you could be going along fine, and then something triggers what you've gone through, and then you're kind of back into that depressive state.
Yeah, even if you don't want to be in there and stuff. And it's the thing is you don't particularly want to inflict it on other people either. But
想过离开，以这种方式存在，是因为那些旁白，那些姿态，那些伤害。不想离开，也许尝试过被爱，会开始仰望未来。伤疤就留给回忆吧。
The people that don't necessarily understand it, they're trying to be helpful when they say I say try to be helpful, but like even one person I knew when I was going through some stuff said, "Oh, just get over it," like I did, and I was like, "Well, I mean, you don't really understand then because it's not something you just get over. It's a lifelong battle."
Well, I mean, we love one another as people, and when we look at one another, sometimes too, you can't tell by the person's face if they're depressed or whatever. And because a lot of times, I mean, for me, you put on a good front, do the best you can. Anyway, and keep going and keep trugging away. But is that going to make it go away? So that's what I liked about this thing that he was doing here. He's going, sweep it all away, and la 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 la, and then stops. And he stops, and you can tell, no, that
didn't go away.
No, and that's the problem with it. But your friends want you to be the friend that they've always known you to be. They want you to be the uplifting in their lives and stuff too. And sometimes you just can't do that.
Right.
Sometimes you can fake it. You know, but it's tough.
曾向我离开。
When he's talking about leaving, I'm thinking he's talking about suicide. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, that's what I was thinking.
And the thing is you go through this thing, a little hope comes in. You feel a little bit better one day, and then you try to go, I want to feel even better. And you want to sweep it all away, and then wham, it all comes in again, and that you hurt again, and then you go, I never was at the point where I thought about killing myself.
Right.
I was many times at the point where I wouldn't have minded being run over by a car or killed. But I wasn't going to do it myself.
Right.
So. Right. I think it's that fantasy that if I leave it all and I get away and the world's, that if I don't know, that somehow there's got to be some solution. Maybe it's killing myself. And then the world will again be full of colors and stuff, which.
I mean, you won't be there to see it.
Well, that's the problem. See?
抱着沙发，睡眼昏花，凌乱头发。夕阳西下，接通电话，是你呀。
Yeah. And I love the contrast too. It's, you see this person cuddle up on the couch, their hair's all tousled and stuff like that. And you go, oh yeah, what they're, nice, kind of cuddly, good feeling. But that is not what's inside
Right.
of the depression and stuff. So,
Yep.
So I would tell people, that for some people, depression is a kind of thing that essentially you're just prone to. I believe that I'm prone to it. I think in some ways, you inherited some of those things.
Yeah, I think some things, sped it along, but yeah.
Yeah, like me traumatizing you.
Yeah, taking my milkshake away. No, the military stuff, of course.
Well, but the thing is I think that when we're under, too much stress in a way, that is where we kind of go. I'm not sure why. Some people would just be anxious. Some people become depressed. Some people would, I don't know, have all kinds of responses.
Yeah.
Some humans, I realize, are very robust emotionally. In fact, some are so robust emotionally that nothing really disturbs them, like a psychopath.
Yeah.
But then you got somebody who isn't a psychopath, but has a lot of those tendencies, very robust, tough person who really doesn't feel the same things you feel inside. And you look at them and you go, why can't I be like that? Well, you're not. You're made the way you are. God has made us each the way we are. That even even the things that bring us down can be used to help others.
Anyways, go ahead and comment down below everything that you liked about the song, thought was good about the song, and let us know what your thoughts are. Anyways, as always, until next time, YouTube, smile like you mean it from the Bushy family.